Yes, guys, welcome back. Alexander Isak struggling. What is the true reason? Because Ekitike is cooking. I think I know the reason. Big up to Savage in the building. Lots to talk about, lots to chop up. There's a Wirtz conversation. There's a Salah conversation. There's a Liverpool clean sheet conversation. And then there's some transfer news as well. But big up to the chat. Hope you guys are blessed, even though you're trying to cook me in the chat, which is kind of crazy. Because keep bringing you good content, man. This is kind of deep still. But Sav, man, we was talking about the gym and working out and stuff like that in the background. I was saying going forward, in terms of one of the Discord rooms I've got, I want from January, I want to get some people that are serious, jump in there, and then just put some workouts, some meditational type things in there, just to kind of well-being, mental health stuff. I want to really lock in with that from the first, something that is, something that I want to do for the community as well. And I feel like there's not enough of it going on because a lot of people watch the streams. Maybe that's their way of like escaping, watching football, escaping movies, series, whatever it is, just to escape the whatever. So I need to create a room or a mindset or somewhere they can go and express, and maybe everyone can chip in and help out. So that's coming from January, people. I just want to make you guys know that. So everyone that's serious, and I'm not talking about I don't want to be in there, we're talking about football. Nah, leave that out. No Liverpool stuff in there, leave that out. It's just fitness, mental health, and what we can do to get better in whatever is going on. But big up, Sav, man. Appreciate you jumping in, bro.
Come on.
I didn't want to go gym, as I said to you earlier, but I did in the end. I was going to leave it till later. And then the distraction was in the gym, bro. And I think, and big up to the guys that go to the gym. You know the distractions I'm talking about. Big up to the ladies that go to the gym. Maybe you have that as well. But there was a distraction. I felt like I was tested today by one of the angels that was fallen. Don't want to mention my name, but you already know who that is. I feel like I was tested today in the gym, bro, and I think I passed.
That's the main thing, bro. As long as you pass the test, bro, you're good, man. You're good. It gets dark out there, bro, in these cold streets, bro. It's everyone ain't witnessed that, bro, but it's, you get me. That's what I made sidewalks for, bro. Cause the streets ain't for everyone. You get me. So yeah. Well done, man. Well done, bro. Well done.
It's dangerous. The gym is dangerous. I swear. It's a ground where you can go and make yourself better, but you can also look kind of crazy as well. So,
well, the thing is, you go to make yourself better, bro. But the thing is, the people who are there all the time, so they notice you're getting better too.
I never thought of that, I didn't think about it like that either.
Yeah. And I think people are attracted to people improving themselves. So it's different if you can see somebody improving themselves all the time, which they can. And I don't know, man. I felt the same, bro. Like, because you get to see people in their natural state, and obviously people dress up in that a bit more now than they did back in the day, but still, they're in their natural state. 90% of the people. Some people have got makeup on and all that. Whatever, I don't mind in it. Like if you want to look good, whatever. Because some people diss that in it, but I'm like, nah, because you don't know what the person's life is in it. One, that could be their job, or that could be their only escape, which is it's loads of people's only escape from anything. So that's why they treat the gym like it's this massive thing, whereas everyone else is like, why you spend all your time in the gym and that, bruv? What does it matter, bro? Then they could be doing something worse, isn't it? So yeah, man, it's dark out there, man. But yeah, them distractions, blood. I don't know. I told you already my theory on what women have been eating over the last how many years and that, because there's a growth. I don't understand, bro. But I told you, bro. When I could see back from the front, I know, bro. I know, man.
It's dangerous out here, bro.
It's dangerous, man. It's dangerous, man. Hey, listen, I'm not gonna get into this topic yet at all. I know you mentioned to me yesterday. So I'm not going to get into the topic, quite sensitive and that in it. But I have to big up, bruv. Ahmed, bruv. This is the real hero, bro. This Donny in the Gold Coast and that. Shout out Nick, my guy, and that.
Big up, man.
This Donny tackled man with the Engage AR machine gun 450 bro, RPG, bruv. I'm not, bro. I know I sound like I'm joking all the time and that, bro. And everyone talks shit. If I was in that situation, I would. Brother, Ahmed blood. This geezer didn't even fit. He said, gun. Yeah.
Give me that.
Nah, blood. Wait, I know I think he's in hospital and that, bro. Because I think he got shot in the arm. Bro, listen. Australia, do your thing when he gets out in it. Like, nice up his yard, cancel the mortgage and buy him the yard, give him a car. Let him, bro. You know,
give him the key to the city or something, bro.
Nah, bro. And everyone should be backing what I'm saying, bro. Because we're out here calling musicians heroes and entertainer heroes and movie star heroes and footballers heroes for scoring goals, blood. This man, brother, this geezer just stopped bare people getting peppered. Nah, it's my guy, blood. That's my guy, blood. I'm telling you. Anyway, I don't want to get into the topic. It's sensitive and it's messed up, innit? But I'm just letting you know there ain't no way I saw that, bro. I'm there looking at the screen like, yeah, but obviously this is foolishness. What's going on here? I said, what? I saw the size of the gun. I said, Ron, that gun's bigger than me, blood. What? Nah, yeah. Remember the name, bro? Ahmed, blood. Yeah, man. My guy. Top
Big up to him.
Yeah, man.
Nah, for real, man. Nah, it's true. Need to shout the man out because he did God's work, bro. He had to come in and save. Actually be a real life hero in that moment.
Actually be a real life hero, bro. And obviously, I don't do the praise thing. I ain't gonna help anyone in it. I don't want to be, you get me, whatever in it. But see the people over there, I feel bad for you still. I can't even lie, bro. Like, I hope everyone's okay. And you get me, the people that never got injured, I hope that you get me, your mental health's gonna be okay. Because that shit's mad to me, bro. Like this is shit you only see on computer games, bro. It's raw. So yeah, man, big them people up still. You get me?
Nah, for real. Big up to everyone in the chat as well. Covenant, Harry's in the building. Storm, my G Honesty, even though you guys are cooking me in the chat, it's fine though. Kishan is in the building as well. Who else? Goal ratio. Big up to you, bro. Dr. Blick in the building. Florian in the building as well. Nems in the building. Connor in the building. And who else? Alua in the building. Big up to you. Revenite in the building as well. Cult of Ends in the building. Mr. Moses in the building as well. Pot in the building. Big up to you. Tosh in the building. And I think that's it. And if I've not said your name, apologies. And if you're listening in, Sat is in the building as well. Because some of your names got like zeros in that. Big up to G as well in the building.
Man, like GDD and that, take that. Come on, my guy.
Big up, man. Big up to everyone in the building. What's up? Let's talk about this first, man. Liverpool 2, a certain Brighton team 0. Another clean sheet. Back to back now, so Liverpool moving in the right direction, which is always a good sign, not a bad sign. Some good performances from the boys, I think overall. But we left the game with a few wounded soldiers, man. A few ankle rolls there, a little stud in the sternum there, a little ankle missing from a tackle, a run, and they had to hold cramp. Some Joe Gomez just sat down. So we left with some wounded soldiers, bro. But as you hear that now with Arne Slot changing, well, things are moving in the right direction with the football team. Where are you at with this?
My views on Slot ain't changed, bro. And they will never change. But yeah, man, you did a good job, bro. You did a good job, man. I'm not stupid, innit? Like I felt how I felt while everyone was still celebrating him. So it's not going to change the way I feel. But the performance was better. They look more of a unit in that game. And the rest of the season, I've seen them look like individuals and that, but they look like a unit. There was some decent patterns of play in there. I think we still look a bit rusty, but I'm not going to complain about it. Just get better in it. But they look a bit rusty in certain parts, and it's like they know what they want to do, and they're not top tier at executing said things yet. But yeah, I didn't mind it, man. And I think the one thing I noticed in this game and the games leading up to this so far is the fullbacks, they sit back a lot more.
Yeah, I agree.
And it's helped. it's helped, man. I mean, eventually he'll put pressure on the wingers to do something. Because if they're gonna sit back, then you wingers have to make sure that you affect the game and etc. But at the moment, man, it seems like he's stumbled upon something. Or let me be fair to him, maybe he's just worked on it and they were doing it in training and now it's paying off a little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully continue with that, because no matter what, I'm not like the man them that want Liverpool to lose so Slot can leave, bro. I want Liverpool to win. I'm not wasting my time every week watching Liverpool to lose, bro. So if Slot goes and wins every game for the rest of the season and we still finish 5th, like, I'm just glad that we won the games, innit? I'm not trying to see Liverpool lose. And the players' confidence can build and stuff as well. Some good performances in there. Some performances where players who were struggling before had better performances.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, just keep it going, innit? That's all you can do. Just keep it going, man.
But as long as he sticks to his guns and don't not even readjust it, just stick to what we're trying to build. Stick to this team ethic where, look, everyone has to work hard as each other, and if you see your friend struggling, go and help him out. And one of the moments in the game, Brighton went on a counter attack, and I could not believe when he looked, what's his name, looked over his shoulder. Minter looked over his shoulder. All I saw was red shirts, bro. I just saw red shirts. I said, yo, like, all of the guys were sprinting back to get back in to make sure we nullified it. Could they have made a better decision and probably get a better chance and maybe a goal from it? Yeah, probably. The ball did go to the back post to, I can't remember his name now, but Gravenberch was there to kind of win a header, and then Ibu was there to kind of see it out for the goal kick. But that was like, okay, so now I can see this team now looking like we're not feeling sorry for ourselves anymore. We have to work. These teams don't respect us like that no more. So we have to go and earn the respect again, and then we can build from that. And I love that, bro. I honestly, I could say now that showed me, like, okay, there's a togetherness in this team. And then, like, the block shot, celebrating it. I know sometimes it's like minuscule and no one really cares about it.
No. Kirk has blocked a shot, brother, and him and Konate celebrated like they just scored a goal, and I need that. But it felt like Konate was almost trying to hype him up, like, yeah, bro, because his confidence is probably low. I mean, I've cost him every week, so I can't even. Probably didn't help with man's confidence still, yeah. But but I can't pretend, innit? Like, he was good, bro. He had a good game. Obviously, I always sound underwhelmed by people's performances, but that's not because I think they're shit. It's because these kind of performances, when Liverpool are top tier, is a regular 6 out of 10. We didn't have to get a second gear performance. Because we've been bad, I'm not lowering my expectations of Liverpool and status, but I'm not stupid. So I realize where we are, and I have to watch it from there. And clearly, like, I mean, you notice in a few things, bro. Sometimes if you make the man them just do the job they're there to do, more than anything, they end up looking a little bit better, bro. I mean, Gomez wasn't on the pitch for very long, but for the time he was on the pitch, he looked good. You make Kirkers just defend more than anything, and he was defending. When they've got 2-3 jobs to do, now all of a sudden they come all out of sync. And that in the game wasn't perfect, man. Brighton had a lot of chances, not clear cut, but especially towards the end of the game. But we won the game, bro. So, you know what I mean? I'm not going to turn up every week, it's because Brighton are shit. No, Brighton are good. So we ain't going to do that. So,
but I feel like, but that's what it is as well, isn't it? It's like every time Liverpool wins a game, it's like, it's because the other team wasn't good. That it might not be that way, but that's the kind of feeling I get towards sometimes. I'm like, but we had to do well as well. Like, they weren't just bad versus us and then become good the next game again. Like, not every win, because clearly, that means every team that we play, if we win the game, is because they weren't good, and we just won because they weren't good. I thought our team in general, we played some really good football in moments, in spells in the game, created it way than enough chances to win. And it was jokes. So he said in the watch along, he's like, today we can't blame Arne Slot if we don't win this game.
At all, bro.
Yeah, you can't. At all. You can't blame.
This is the kind of game that Slot always sounds like he's describing, but normally he's lying. He's like, we had all this, and I'm like, no, we didn't. But because normally he'll come after it and say, we had all the chances, and the other team didn't create any chances. No, Brighton created bare chances, and we created double their chances, and we didn't put the ball away. Everyone wasn't that sharp in it. But I didn't want to come off the pitch moaning, because sometimes I'm like, I'd rather see frequent amount of chances than like, oh, we've got one chance in the game and it's all the pressure on it. Of course, the man could have done better, bro. You see Ekitike when he scored his second goal, bro. He looked pissed off.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. Man's pissed off that he ain't got a hat trick. He shouldn't be screwing with scoring, but he's like, yeah, all right, man. I could have scored 2 more. So what?
Let's talk about this you Ekitike then, Sav, because fastest goal so far this season, 46 seconds, bro. Good header from Joey to get the assist there and a good volley. I've put this segment down to Ekitike versus Isak here because I feel like it's not a conversation, or I feel like a conversation needs to be had, but we need to find out what is actually going on between why is one hit the ground running and the other one. There's multiple reasons we spoke about in the past. One, come in pre-season, was under his belt, had the opportunity to play a few games. There was a saga of Isak not being able to say he had no pre-season, so he comes in. Then he comes in, gets injured, and then from there, he's just been trying to find his feet.
Yeah.
I actually think, obviously, that's going to be a massive part to play with why one, Ekitike looks like a boss and Isak looks like he's missing. I think one of the main factors is he didn't, when you come in and you go, they've sold you the idea of, oh no, you are the number one. You are going to be the guy that we play up front. You're going to get the number 9 shirt. But then when you realize there is a guy that's a few years younger than you that don't care. I don't care who you are. I don't care how many goals you got in the past. I don't care that you're Premier League proven. I don't care that they spend that much money on you. I don't care that you got the number 9. I just don't care because I'm here and I'm about to go and show what I'm about. And I don't know if Isak is ready for that smoke. Because I've seen a few people highlight as well, Sav, like the moments on counter-attacks, he wasn't there. You highlighted it yesterday in the watch along as well, to be fair. Yeah, he wasn't.
He's never in the camera.
And he's like, why though? Why are you allowing other people to get ahead of you, bro?
Brother, we saw a counter-attack with the old guard, Salah, Virgil, and Robbo. I don't know why they were in that. I don't know why Virgil decided to join the attack. Yeah. But Isak weren't in the camera, bro. weren't in the camera, bro. Yeah, man. It's the Ekitike thing in Isak, man. Obviously, Isak there was a few questions aimed at Isak Ekitike when he came in, because there was like, they brought you in that Isak's here. So it's like people are already residing that, yeah, you're the bench player. I had debates in the chat with people, because when the season started, everyone's picking the team. I put Ekitike and everyone's like, don't be silly. Of course Isak's got to be number 1. Yeah, but I just don't think so. I think Abdi's cold, obviously, but I think from what I've seen, Ekitike is a better footballer. It's not this, man. I just believe in his ability, and clearly Ekitike believes in his own ability, and that's the reason why all the stuff you said is valid. He doesn't give a shit, and it's not even in a rude way. He don't care. I've seen him in his interviews and that. You heard him, bruv. Do you think there's any player better than you? No. No, you don't. He doesn't care. You seen him for France. Remember, that's why he's coming from. Like, yeah, he's come from Frankfurt where he's playing and stuff like that. But for France, he's not even in the pecking order normally, because they've got bare attackers.
Yeah.
They've got Elise and Mbappe and all that, bro. You get me? So Griezmann and all that. So for him, it's just like, yeah, I've already been back here, damn. I don't care. He doesn't give a shit, bro. And you already know Benzema's his hero, bro. You can tell where the arrogance comes from. You don't care. he doesn't care. I like it. I like it, man. He's willing to take the game by the scruff of the neck. He's got a good arrogance about him. I don't really like arrogance, not the way they play, but the arrogance. I like it. And I just like the fact he doesn't mind taking chances, bro. He doesn't seem too fussed about taking chances and missing.
Yeah.
Nah, but I'll just do that. And if I get drawn up about it from the gaffer, safe, bro. But how am I supposed to score if I don't shoot? So try stuff. I think Isak's coming and he's everything I just explained about Ekitike is what we thought about Isak while he was at Newcastle, with the arrogance and all that stuff and the way he carries himself. We haven't seen it at Liverpool. He seems a shell of himself. Seems a bit timid. He seems a bit, I don't know, like, he just seems within himself. Like, there's 10 other players on the pitch in Liverpool shirts, and then there's him in a Liverpool shirt instead of there being 11. It doesn't seem like he's a part of it at all.
Do you think it's psychological, Sav? Like, because, bro, he's not a bad player. and he has got talent, bro, and he is a killer in front of goal.
He plays like there's something wrong with him. Like, jokes aside, because I'm never gonna make excuses. If they said that he's fit, he's fit. Same with McAllister. They've said you fit, you fit. But when I watch him play, he looks like there's something wrong with him. Like, he looks like he's playing, or like he's injured, or he's been on injections or something like that. There's something about the way he runs. Like, his press is half-hearted. It's coming from being flat-footed instead of being on his toes. He doesn't look strong at all. Which I know everyone's laughing now, calling him skinny and all that, bro. But that didn't matter at Newcastle. He's the same size. At Newcastle, still pushing man off the ball and that. But now he looks like he's got no strength, which happens when you only eat bananas and rice. But
you couldn't help yourself, innit?
I couldn't help myself, bro. Obviously, I want the best for him, and I'm not on this writing off the season for him business, because there's so long left of the season that if I have to write the season off for him, just sell him on it, because that's taking a piss, man. Why should Liverpool themselves as a club invest that much money in somebody and have to wait a whole season for him to start doing stuff? No, man, just start affecting games, and I'd rather just score some goals and play shit. You know what I mean? Not the other way, bro. Don't play shit and not score goals.
Should we? Because I want to look at it this way as well, Sav. Should we worry about it too much though? Like, all right. The only reason why we care about the cost is more from a rival conversation, more from like realistically, no one should really care about the price tag of a football player. Why does it really matter? And if you're paying that much money, that just shows the level they've shown across their career. That's why they're valued at whatever their club or ex-club values them there. So realistically, we should look at we've got 2 strikers in our team, and they're both capable of scoring goals. One at the moment looks like he's just on it straight off the bat, and the other one looks like he's going to take a bit of time to adjust and get better at doing what he needs to do at Liverpool Football Club, right? So why don't we just chill, brother, and just let whatever happens happen, innit? If Ekitike is the man right now, let him do his thing, and then if Isak eventually becomes better, then he can come back in and do his thing. Why should it be like, why do we waste money on this guy? No, it's tough, I know.
That's Josh, man. Okay, I might be the poster child for not giving a shit about the money in it, but
yeah,
I know why Liverpool fans care about the money. Take away the ones who care about the rival fans. We're not used to Liverpool spending loads of money in it, and we haven't had another transfer window since the one we've just had. So nobody knows if FSG have stopped now. If that's it for going forward for the future, we spend this much. We spend 450. So going forward for the next couple of seasons, we're going to drop in a young 30, 40 mil every time, but we're not spending bare money again. If that's the case, there's a reason for everyone to be worried, because they're like, we just spent all that money on you. We could have brought somebody else if that's the case. Because people, you get what you pay for eventually, innit? So, apart from that, as I said before, if Ekitike and Isak swapped around in terms of price tags and that, then nobody would. Actually, people still would care, because he's not good at all at the moment, Isak. But I'm with you, man. I'm with you, bro. Like, it shouldn't make a difference, because I'm just on having good players in the squad. That's what Man City were doing for years, and that's all I've wanted to do. Have more than one person in each position playing good. But I guess for the fans, one thing I do agree with him on is because of who the gaffer is, when Isak's fit, he wants to play Isak first. So that's the reason why everyone's pissed, because it's like, we're happy to just have play Ekitike all the time and let's run it in it. But the fact is, he's going to play Isak all the time. Every time Isak's been fit or firing or whatever, they're going, we're going to play Isak, and he seems like he's going to get more game time, when clearly the other guy's playing better. So, but who knows? Maybe Slot's just realised now, I'm playing both of them, or I'm playing just Ekitike, and that's what it should be for now.
And that's what and I think that's what it looks like, innit? And you're right. I think it does look like that. Apart from him picking up the knock, that didn't allow him to start in the game against Brighton. He has gone with, I'm going to play both of them up front, which is going to be a benefit to them both, because eventually they will figure out each other's games and who's going to do what. And then once it starts clicking and then they start scoring goals, like in a game, one will get 2 maybe, and the other one will get a couple of assists, or vice versa, or they both score. It's only going to be better for us, and then the confidence will build, right? But It's about like time, because most people are going to be like, how long should we wait? I'm sorry, guys, but he's here for a long time. He's going to be here for a very long time, 5-6 years. That's what they look at, unless something dramatically changes or they go, raw, he isn't the guy that we thought we was going to get. Then maybe in a year or two, you get rid of him. You might sell him on or something like that. But they obviously have done it. They've gone into the data and gone, bro, we need a player like him. And then they've also gone and got the other guy, which is Ekitike, and gone, we need a younger version. But they didn't anticipate the younger version would have hit the ground running. I think Ekitike is on like 10 goals now this season, which is mad already. And in a team that's been performing poorly. But yeah,
Isak might benefit of Liverpool not being very good, to be honest, bro. Because pressure's kind of off now. We just need to win games, innit? But people are dropping like flies, so I hope there's going to be no injury to Ekitike or anything like that. But if anything happens, you're going to be the main guy up the top of the pitch, bro. And then people are looking for you to score goals, especially when Salah and Gakpo are not playing the best themselves. So where the goals coming from? That's what they brought you for. Forget the money, but that's what you got brought for, to score goals. They didn't buy you to cross the ball in, to trap back. They brought you to score goals. So, obviously, I give him time. And like, anyone's been watching football a long time knows that it never used to be like this. Like, players will come in and it will take them a season. You know what I mean? Drogba and all that. To be fair, like all the legends in it, Drogba, Henry, none of them, then it can't come in the first season. Even Suarez didn't come in his first season and kill it. I'm not comparing it to them. I'm just saying, for a big team, that's not what happened. So, yeah, I guess give him a bit of time, and that it would help if Slot played Chiesa. I ain't gonna lie, it actually would help. But Slot's acting like there's no other attackers, so then it was like, we'll play Isak again then. Whereas play Chiesa, bro, and let him do what he's doing, then we'll be fine. We'll be fine, man. But I make jokes all the time, and he does look wank at the moment. I'm not gonna pretend, but I don't turn my back on the player, bro. Like, he's just got here and that. But he does need to do something, bro. Because as I said, the least everyone can hope for is him to surpass the benchmark of Nunes. Considering everyone hated Nunes, at least got to surpass that benchmark. And at the moment, if you go game for game with Nunes' first season, he ain't even close, bro. Nunes was on bare assists and that by now, and goals. He's not doing anything. Like, he's actually not doing anything, bro. Like, can you hit the bar or something? Can you cause the goalkeeper to scramble? He don't do anything, bro. So, but that's the manager's gonna have to. That's his job, innit? If you don't, it's either put him in positions to whatever, or take him off the pitch.
Because you're right, like Ekitike generates chances without really needing his teammates around to get those shots. Just drive past players and just hit a shot just to test the goalkeeper. You want to see a bit of arrogance, a little bit of that as well. And I feel like at Newcastle, he probably had that level of arrogance, like, I am the main man. He's come into a team and realized, like, oh, there is loads of guys. But then you also, the guy that was meant to be the understudy, so he has the arrogance as well. So now he's just like, he needs to find his way. What do I need to do? And allowing, like, on 2 counterattacks, the players to run past you. That ain't on. And there's times when someone does that. Sometimes you can take it as, I just want to get there, and there's a bit of determination. Or they're like, I really respect the striker. Normally you'd be like, my striker's making a run. Let him make the run, and I'll sit off just in case if anything breaks down, I can pick up the second ball.
Yeah.
Bro, Virgil sprints. He's next to Isak in the box, and Virgil sprints past him, brother, left him. I was like, raw.
Yeah, football. It's big. It's what you said, man. The big fish, small pond, isn't it, bro? That's what they were doing before. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to Newcastle. They're a big team, but they're not Liverpool level. So, Ekitike's come from. I was the main man for half a season at Frankfurt, but Marmoush was the main man. And when I was at PSG, Messi and Mbappe and Neymar were there, so I wasn't the main man either. I wasn't even spoken about. So he's just come on some. I'm just trying to build my career, bro. I'm not on this dickhead thing, bro. I've left. I've been in the French league, I've been in the German league, and now I'm in the big time. This is what everyone's saying to me. Let me come try and mash stuff up with my arrogance, bro. Isak's come from Newcastle, where he's the main guy that had tifos with Alexander the Great all around the stadium. Had all this. He was the guy, bro. They were calling him world class and that. And then he's come to this team and it's like, oh, I'm not even. No, bro. Nobody. Like, what do you think, man? Are gonna roll out the red carpet for you in training? Nah, blood. You with the man them who won the league, who just won the league. And the thing is, like, I'm noticing it around the Prem anyway. So, of course, every footballer's individual. I'm not trying to say they're the same.
Yeah.
But it's not a coincidence, bro. Like, they're not he's not performing, and he's a different player to Gyökeres. But Gyökeres ain't performing either. He was the main man where he was. Cunha was the main man at Wolves. He's not performing like that. Cunha's a bit better in terms of on the ball, but he's not scoring goals like that.
Yeah.
Sesko was the main guy where he was. He ain't scoring goals like that. All of the strikers that have been brought in are not scoring goals like that. And you have someone like Buemo who's just been Buemo. So he's coming and he's been fine at United. Because he was at the level. Brentford, I'm just at the level, and they're not treating me like I'm world class down here because I had Ivan Toney ahead of me before that.
Yeah.
But all them other men that had they built their arrogance off being at a smaller team and their smaller fan bases rated them. Now they're in the big time. They're all suffering, bro. They're all suffering. So yeah, he's got to do better, man. But I think us as fans and that, like, I don't know if everyone can differentiate between like banter and jokes versus real talk in it. And that's so I don't know how to comment when people talk about Isak, because clearly when I'm saying stuff about him, I'm joking. Although I do think he's saying shit at the moment. I'm joking. Like, I wouldn't, if you said I'll sell Isak now, I wouldn't sell him. But some people actually believe that stuff. Like, they're ready to get rid of man and all these players and that now. It's not realistic, innit? I gotta give him time, bro.
Nah, facts. Big up to Honesty as well. Says there's 164 in the building, not even 60 likes yet, people. So guys, if you haven't, please drop a like. If you don't want to, drop a dislike. It is where it is at this point, but drop something in there, man. Mo Salah, bro. Mo Salah. 188 goals, 89 assists, moved up the rankings in terms of GA contribution. He's above Rooney now, which is mad. Got the assist for the Ekitike goal. I want to speak about his performance when he come on in that game, right? And for me, the way I looked at it, bro, he had something to prove. And it wasn't something to prove to say I'm the main man. It was, oh, I can be a team player, and I don't know why you guys probably was thinking I wasn't. Or in his head, he's like, maybe I haven't been a team player, and I need to show that I can be. And I felt like from the minute he came on to the end of the game, it felt like the ego went, and it was not from a negative standpoint in terms of like whatever. It's just he just gone, nah, I need to do what I can for this team because it is evolving, it is moving forward, and I want to be a part of whatever is going on. Maybe I could be wrong by the end of January if they do sell him. Maybe I could be wrong by the end of the summer if they decide to sell him then as well. But it felt like a man that wanted to kind of show and prove that he can be a part of what we're trying to do. I can work hard. I can, maybe just trying to rectify the words he used about, I've earned my position and stuff like that. Because there was a couple of moments where I thought, this is normally a Mo situation where he would just shoot and then apologize later. But it felt like he was trying to find areas where he could help the team and trying to create. And I'm not saying he didn't do that in the past, but it felt like that was the aim. How can I assist the team? What do you guys need me to do? And that's what it felt like for me. And then in turn, he ends up getting a GA and potentially could have got a goal as well if he put away the chance that Chiesa gave him. At the end, he kicked it over the bar. But that's the way I saw it. And that's what not all I've asked for, but for me, it was mainly like, I need to see the performances. I don't expect you to be, the guy that's just cooking every fullback, because I know you don't have that no more. But I do expect the other side of the game. The other side of the game that only takes determination and a bit of work rate. When the game isn't going Liverpool's way, can you try and get involved in the game? Can you go and get a touch of the ball if you haven't had a touch in 5 minutes or 4 minutes, where you're just sitting outside the game and the game is just on your periphery, not really involved? Those are the times I've asked for. But I felt like he came on and did his thing, bro. He came on, did his thing, got his assist, and then could have got his goal, and now he's off the AFCON, bro. But I just want to know what you think in terms of the performance that he had as well.
I don't want to be harsh on him.
No, go on, bro.
He was all right, man. He was all right, man. I ain't gonna gas him too much, bro. He was all right, bro. He played like that because his mum was there, bro. I wasn't
You
trying
can't
to
help yourself. You can't help yourself, can you? No, you can't help yourself.
But you can't bring your family to a game and that play like shit, bro. Especially when the whole world. Nah, you know what? Listen, I hear what you're saying, and I don't know what this geezer's thinking mentally. But one thing he does know is everyone won't stop talking about me for a whole week. Everyone, and he knows it's his own fault as well. Everyone won't stop talking about me, and it's gone beyond them talking about what I said in the interview. Now they're dissecting my performances and stuff, which was going under the radar before. So I don't even know if he because I don't think Salah is like subconscious. I don't think he knows that he's being like not a team player sometimes when he's on the pitch, because it's too much to think about to be on the pitch thinking like that. I just think being selfish usually has made him a better player most of his career, and now it's tailing down and it ain't working for him. He's still trying the same shit. So yeah, maybe his head got a bit of a wobble and he goes into this game and he's just like, yeah, man, I'm just gonna get my head down. Clearly, he was running back and tracking back, which he doesn't normally do.
Yeah.
Apart from I did see him in the Real Madrid or Villa game do the same thing. Or was it Atletico or someone like that? He was
Real Madrid definitely and Villa as well.
And the thing is, like, he's an attacker, bro. His tracking back doesn't do much in terms of he very rarely tracks back and wins the ball or wins the tackle. But it just gives the opposition something else to think about, and it's another body there, and it just sends a message that the whole team is defending, and the whole team's doing this together. And that's all I saw from it, really, man. On a regular week with no talk about this Salah stuff and that, I would have just said, oh, yeah, he was all right today. Not in a rude way. He was all right today. And I think it's valid. I don't think anyone should be touched by that. If he's supposed to be world-class in that, then that can't be a great performance. He was all right. Some stuff he did good in the game. Some stuff he didn't do good in the game. Yeah, typical Salah performance without a goal, but he got an assist from a corner. Hit and hoping that to the back post. You know what I mean? And yeah, after AFCON, bro. After AFCON, I don't know if it's still going to be here when he gets back. I know people trying to make a deal out of the way he was saying bye to the fans after the game, but I can't really tell, to be honest. So
yeah, I don't know. I don't. For me personally, I don't think he'll be sold in January. I think if they're gonna sell him, it'll probably be in the summer. But up until that point, I think go away now, do what you need to go and do in AFCON, see what you can go and achieve there, and then by the time you come back, let's see where the Reds are at, where Liverpool's at in the table, and see where you can come in and help out and assist the team going forward. But yeah, like, look, he just had to kind of take that one and go, yep, I made a mistake. I made it about myself. Should have been around the team more than anything. And I feel like probably the conversation with Henderson, it might go unnoticed. Maybe, there's different conversation there where most people say maybe he asked about the Saudi League. I don't think it was that. I think he just went and had a word with someone that's a level-headed human being and just basically broke it down to him and said, look, you're right in feeling how you felt, but this is the way you have to carry yourself. You have to realize, if he didn't already, that your word or what you say holds weight, and people can't wait to cling on to everything you say, cling on to everything that you're doing. And I felt like Henderson probably just steered him in the right direction. For me personally, that's the way I felt. If you want to go and have a conversation with someone that can, point your arrow back in the right direction, there's two guys I would probably say you look at, and that's Milner and Henderson. Because the way they've carried themselves at the football club, nice.
Yeah. If anyone knows about teamwork, and it's Henderson, and quite frankly, if you went and sat with Henderson and then he played a game against Milner, it's quite fitting in the same week. Although it was Milner that he ran past, still can't lie, bro. I think Milner, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Milner done him a favor, yeah, because he that last break when all three of them went on the break, he ran past Milner in it, and I swear Milner was gonna kick him. I swear he was gonna kick him, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, Salah's a legend for the club, bro. That's never gonna go unnoticed, innit? I have to say though, like, this is funny, innit? Because I know I sound like a hater, but I you see the GA thing for the club, I couldn't give a shit. The goals I care, but like the GA thing never used to be a thing, innit? So now when man are like climbing the list like that, I'm like, yeah, don't try and bring that to me, bro. No one cared about this not long ago, bro. Just you got goals, you got tell me, bro. But his goals are impressive for the club anyway. If you just listen, Salah. Your attitude's obviously changed since Nunes first come in the club, innit? Because then you was on some, I just want to assist, man, bro. I don't know if you're scarred by Nunes missing sitters and you just changed your ways, bro.
Allow Nunes, man. Let Nunes live, Sam. He's gone to Saudi.
But I'm saying, if Salah just goes back to how he was when Nunes was there, bro, we're cooking.
Yeah.
We're cooking. Obviously, we still got this bozo manager, bro, but we're cooking, bro, because all Salah wanted to do was everyday Travella, bro. Everyday Travella to Nunes.
Yeah,
bro.
Max sticking it in
and
the
every
middle.
day Nunes was back post to Salah.
It wasn't every day, though. But
no, but I'm saying, okay, yeah. But Nunes was always trying to assist Salah, bro.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I mean, people that goes on the radar. Like, and remember, Salah said he's the best player he's played with, and I don't know if he was trying to troll man and that.
He definitely.
But it might be the fact that he was just always looking for Salah. He could have been telling the truth, and it did sound like he was trolling. But you get me. All I was saying.
If Salah said that to the fans, would you change your opinion? If Salah came out and said, "No, trust me, he's the," would you go like, "Salah, come on, are you crazy, bro?" If
he said it again now, I'd be like, "You watched that Mane interview, and when he said that Bobby was the best." I hear you what you said, but yeah, man. One thing though, this is not Salah's fault. My guy Puskas, bro, allow the passing the ball to Salah all the time, bro. This shit's annoying, man.
Yeah, Puskas. Yeah, that's his guy though, Sam. That's his guy, bro. I know, because there was options on, and I know what you're talking about. There's an option on where he could have just played it to the left-hand side, and we was in, and he gone, no, I'm going to the right still. And like, bro, come on, man.
I rate the teamwork though. I guess like them man were trying to. They know what Salah's got. They're like, oh, let's get Salah a goal and that, bro. Yeah. I think Chiesa size up the thing. Let me just give it to Salah on a plate. Let him just celebrate and that. This geezer too selfless, blood.
He did say he wanted him to score. He wanted him to score so much as well. So that's why he slowed down. He knew. He's like, no, we need to get him a goal so he can go and celebrate with the fans. Like, that's what I'm saying. You see the same team that man said he didn't have to work hard for. Like, this is the team. They're like, no, we want the best for all of us. And yeah.
I wish we saw that conversation, man. Because, you know, like this season they were talking about halftime interviews and then cameras in the thingy in it. So when I was watching the Brentford game, they got the cameras in the change room in it, but you can't hear them. But you can see the manager talking to them. I'm like, I need to see this. You know what you're gonna see with Slot? He ain't in there, blood. He ain't, it's empty.
Or Virgil taking the team talk, or someone's like, "Yeah, put the tune on." Put that.
Yeah. Bare Afro beats and that.
So
that's what it is, bro.
Allow the tunes, man.
I would love to see that, man. Because obviously the way media and social media content creators and all that, the way everyone's been acting is mad formal and that. Like, they gave Salah a speaking to, and they told Salah they wasn't happy. I'm like, brother,
I don't think it was that.
I'm like, have you not ever played football before? He's Mandem, innit? So they would have said something to him, but it would have been more jokey. Like, you know when he walks through the door, hey! You know what I mean? Salah's like, yo, pass the ball. He said, "Well, you don't have to work hard, blood. You get it." You know them way there. That's what it would have been. It wouldn't have been like all this. Oh, it's cold and man don't want to talk to Salah, and they left him at the coffee bar on his own and that. Nah, a couple barber slaps in it. Like Robbo would have come and clapped him in the back of his head and that. You get me? I'm one of them ones. Somebody would have brought in a little toy bus and that. Oh, you're gonna throw me under the bus and that. Yeah. You get me? So yeah, bro.
Because Curtis made a joke as well. Curtis was like, "Oh, when they asked him, how comes you're playing? Like, how do you think Liverpool are doing well so far in it?" Because I'm playing. And they laughed. I said, "Rah."
The one what killed me is when they were interviewing man and Curtis was behind them with the phone recording. You seen that? Yeah, I was like, I need to make sure that you don't try and fugate your part recording. Let me just get my own version of it. Speaking of Curtis, bro, man, don't respect my guy, bro.
We're getting there, Sam. We're getting there. We're getting there. Don't worry about that, Sam. We are getting there, bro. We are gonna get there because there's a conversation that needs to be had about RG, bro, because he doesn't get the love and the support he needs, from our fans at times, man. But look, Salah's a great going down as a legend. I'm glad. I am actually glad stuff has been sorted out now, so we can move past it, bro. Because I was like, bro, like we don't need this much negativity. It's already playing bad. We're losing games of football. The manager is just crazy, and he keeps saying stuff and not owning what he says. And then we just threw this into it as well. I think what he said and how he wanted it to come across, it didn't have the same effect as what he thought he would have had. So the effect of the manager needs to go, I think he had the adverse one. I think it's more now it's brought the whole team back together. Maybe he's playing 4D chess, man. Maybe that's what he's doing. But he's brought the team back together. The manager's got more time. The fan base look like they're kind of on board now
Yeah,
again, maybe, but I don't know. Let's see. We've got a
I
week.
agree. I agree. Because if
And-
that was if Prime Salah said that, bro, the gaffer would have been sacked on the day, bro.
Yeah.
He would have been sacked by the time he got in the change room, bro. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's all under the rug now. I don't care now. Like it is what it is, isn't it? Like there's no point dragging it on. See what happens when he comes back from AFCON. The thing is, while he's at AFCON, the bare rumors are gonna start because transfer window will be open. But who cares, man? It's football, isn't it? We're still Liverpool fans, whether he stays or goes, man.
Nah, facts, man. What about, let's go to the Curtis conversation and stuff, because 200 games, 200 appearances, bro. But this man is cold. I want to go back to a conversation. Big up to G. Me and him had right. And he was talking about Vitinha type players. It was like players that can get on the ball, dictate the tempo. And I remember using the 2 England games. And I was like, there was a reason why he won the man of the match in both those England games back to back, because of him dictating the tempo of the game. And I think it was more around, can he actually do it on a consistent basis? Is he that type of player? And I was like, yeah, I think he can. He's just never been utilized in that specific way for our team. But now you're able to see what he's truly about. Now you're starting to see that you can give him the ball anywhere and he can. He's the highest when it comes to progressive passes. He doesn't lose the ball, so his passing completion is really good. There's some people that used to ask for long passes. Don't need to, bro. Keep the ball on the floor and move it. Movement and passes will always create openings and space if you're playing against a team that's low block. And what he does, he draws players into him, which creates space for the other midfielders. Because they were like, no, if one of us wins the ball, they're in trouble. And he's like, yeah, come and press me. It doesn't matter. But the way that he can just get out of tight spaces sometimes, Sav, is ridiculous, you know. There's times when I think, he might lose it here. And then he just gets out of there with a touch, a shimmy, a 1-2, and he's just gone. But since he's been back in the team, like fully in the role that he's been playing, yeah, he's outstanding, man. And people need to give him a bit more credit than what they have. And it's not the fact of, now it's proven right that he should have been playing. It's just now you can see how good he actually is, and he can even be better than this. I actually think he can even be way better than this. Once the team start clicking and he starts enjoying himself even more, it could be ridiculous, going forward. But go on, Sav, man. CDL leader and that.
Bro, the stuff that man has seen him do in this tight space and that is what he was doing in the academy before he got to Liverpool and that. He's obviously he has to take ownership of the way his career has gone so far as well, because this, the injuries and stuff, he can't really account for that. I'm sure he takes care of himself. But then when he's in position to do certain things, the performance wasn't always there. Now, granted that his injuries and that was so up and down that like he would never get back into the team. Now, I'm willing to like write off the first bit only because he joined our team January in 2019.
Yeah,
Everton. And then obviously we won the league and COVID hit while we won the league. So we already had a first team. What obviously Klopp ain't gonna change that team. Why would he? They're the best team in the league. And then he has that COVID and he has that weird eye problem. And then we have whatever with our midfield. Then we go into a new season and we have a terrible season. He's injured for most of the season. So it's all been in and out, man. Now, I was a bit disappointed in Slot simply because when he came in, Curtis was the one flying the flag for the new manager more than anybody, bro. He was very happy with what he saw in training, with the plans the manager had for him. He had these conversations in pre-season. The boys were away, the main players, because of the World Cup. So, well, the World Cup or Euros, one of them two, whatever. Remember, Salah wasn't there and Virgil wasn't there and that. So going to pre-season, he was like the senior player who was going to be there. It's him and it was Harvey and Carvalho and that. And then the season starts and that you just don't stick with what you was doing, bro. But obviously we went on and won the league. So, man, who am I to complain, bro? We won the league and half of the reason why we're seeing him more now, because if you ask anyone in the transfer window and at the beginning of the season, no point anyone lying to me because I can go and see it in the chat. When we was doing these videos, man, they were saying get rid of Curtis or he can be a bench player for Liverpool. He's okay. He can be a bench player in it. Obviously, McAllister's been shit, which has helped. Because even when the season started, man weren't saying start Curtis. He's better than McAllister, bro. And he offers way more. And if he can stay fit, yeah, this is the guy, bro. This is why I've been flying the flag. And I ain't been trying to do the false flag. Oh, you're boring Curtis. He doesn't do anything. He holds onto the ball for too long. It's just that everyone wasn't on the same wavelength, bro.
Yeah.
Every now and again, he held onto the ball a little bit long, but everyone was exaggerating and that. Like Virgil holds onto the ball longer than he does. But he's in midfielders in these certain parts of the park. He's looking ahead. You know, bro, if you're a player with vision and you're holding onto the ball, expecting man to make movement around and they don't do it, I'm just like, so why am I just going to give the ball backwards? I don't want to give the ball back to the goalkeeper. And then it can cause problems. You can get tackled. You can get ganged up on and lose the ball. Then everyone's like, why didn't you release the ball early?
Yeah.
Because the movement shit, bro.
Yeah, there's no movement in front of me.
Now he's just said enough and he just took onus himself and said, this is my football club. I'm a Scouser. I support Liverpool, and you man are just getting wage packets, bro, and getting paid more than me. See what? I'll just take the game by the scruff of my neck, bro, because at the end of the day, when I go home to Sunday dinner and that, you man get to shut off from Liverpool, and my family are Liverpool fans telling me why you like shit. And I gotta walk the streets. That's what's happening, and then I gotta walk the streets of Liverpool, and man are like, yo, why? Yo, what's going on, Kurt? You know, right, lad? How come I'm playing shit on that? Fucking hell, you know what I mean? And then Curtis go, oh, fucking hell, no, mate. You know,
yeah, he's got
you know, like that, bro. It's because he's gonna be like, yeah, of course, you know, fucking hell.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So obviously that's what he's got to go through, bro. He's taken a bit of ownership. He's matured. His life's changed a bit, and I'm not trying to be exaggerating it, but his life's changed a bit since the last few seasons. And it is, I think he got married. He had a baby. The new man, bro. And now he's not little Curtis anymore. And now the fans are not talking about, oh, he's only young. Not anymore. Not anymore, bro. So now he knows, bro. It's at that point in your career where, no, you're about a season away from getting sold from Liverpool, bro, because you're not young Curtis anymore. Now do something, because Trent's gone. You're literally the scouts from the team. Do something. And he has. He's come out speaking in the press. He's been doing all the Nivea and Google Pixel adverts and that. They've been flying the flag. They got him in Black Lives Matter in it. Yeah. I would yell on that. Do you know what I mean? That's what I have to do. And now we're getting CJ, man. Listen, I couldn't be happier, bro. And it's not, and I told you so, because I hear what people are saying. I don't like when people make stuff up, but I do hear what people are saying, that you expect more from him. Because at one point you was getting more from Harvey than Curtis. Let's be honest.
True. That's true.
But I just wanted to caveat the fact that I know on paper it looks like, oh, he's had 200 appearances and he's not even done this much and he's not scored that much goals. But when you go into the context of the appearances and realize how many's off the bench, how many's off the last 10 minutes, when we were injured, when players were injured and stuff like that, trust me, it's not as many games as you think. But who cares now? That's in the past. This current Curtis is balling, and this current Curtis has been one of our best midfielders this season. He seems consistent. And I think if he can add a bit more to his game, there's still stuff that he needs to work on. Hopefully he can add a bit more to his game. And I know he likes scoring goals and assisting that as well. If he can add that. And we're good, man. We're good, man. Then people see the Curtis, because he was like this in the England squad as well when they won the Euros, bro. I remember I kept coming on the stream going, I know you like don't watch the under whatever, but he's balling. He's the best player in the tournament. Him and McAtee and that, bro. And yeah, that's...
Nah, he's cooked. He's cooking, man. And look, they got a week off, and then he's got to play Spurs, man. And I just want him to continue what he's been on. And you're right, the injuries are the ones that have been setting him back at times. Pick up a groin injury there. He spoke so highly about Arne Slot when he first came, because he thought, okay, this is the type of football I want to play. And he didn't mean to come across as if he was dissing, Jurgen Klopp and that. But he's like, no, I like to get on the ball. I like to have movement around me. We play intricate football. And you can see that he's enjoying himself, bro. The last two games, the Inter Milan game, I feel like he was enjoying himself, nearly scored a cold goal, dropped the shoulder, a little Lakoketa, skip past two players and then hit a shot. But in that Brighton game,
he's having too much fun in that Brighton game. Back heels, and he's making the striker look like an idiot, blood, making him skin out himself.
There was one. Remember the one when he dummied him?
He done it to the point where man had to drag his shoulder in that, because he's just like, man just getting man to skin out for no reason and that. And then don't get me started at the one on the other side of the pitch when he was by their box. And he just said, oh, there's no space. I'm going to get through that gap still. Just got
quick feet. And then he then he started, mate, you know what I mean? As I said, depending on what type of fan you are, he would have made you panic when he was Cruyff turning the hell out of the striker. You know, box. That's not the area I want you to do it, my G, but that's the confidence he's got right now. And we got out of there. Him just Cruyff turning 2 times, dropped the shoulder. Striker was missing. But nah, he's
you know what else shouldn't go miss either? I'll say this, man. It ain't a coincidence, bro, that he's playing with Ekitike and Wirtz, bro. And the 2 back-to-back games we're talking about, I saw a link up between all 3 of them, bro. It's not that he's playing with ballers now all of a sudden they weren't before. They're just different ballers, bro. It's a different wavelength playing with Wirtz and that, bro. Like, Wirtz plays how Curtis wants to play. So, of course, that makes a difference. If everything, the old midfield, big up Klopp because he got him into the squad, innit?
Yeah.
That's not the way Curtis wanted to play. But Vadid, well, you got Mane on the left wing, so good luck trying to get on the left wing. I don't know. And then we got Diaz on the left wing, good try. So we had to get him in the squad somewhere. I know everyone moans, well, Klopp, just play him in the right position then.
Yeah.
How, bro? How? Sometimes you just can't, innit? Like, Slot's putting man in the wrong position. We got right backs. He's playing different man at right back. Back then, it's like, bro, you either play in this position or you can't play, bro, because our midfield's sorted. It's sorted, bro. Fabinho, Wijnaldum, Henderson, that's sorted, bro. Our attack's sorted. Mane, Bobby, Salah, nothing else. Everyone else, just when you get subbed on, take your minutes where you can, innit? That's it.
Because none of them guys got injured either, bro. Like, they literally just was week in, week out. They tried to play
Curtis left side 8. Wijnaldum doesn't miss games, bro. Good luck with that. He doesn't miss games. He doesn't miss games. So here's what it is, man. So yeah, man, it's you know, but everyone in the chat as well. Anyone who's played football knows, man. It's not about the players I was playing with ain't ballers. It's just that it's different. It's different, bro. Hey, man, good for him. Very good for him, man. I hope he does well for the club and stays in the squad. I don't want to see no more injuries from Curtis for a while, man.
Just playing and enjoy your football.
Yeah, man.
Going from one midfielder to the other, bro. The reason why I want to talk about this, not even have to spend long on it, but it's the era we live in now, and everything's about goals and assists, right? No one cares about whether or not you play well. I say no one. There's going to be a small community like myself, yourself, that do recognize it. The chat, I'm sure there's a part of you guys as well, do recognize a good footballer as well, and that he's been playing well. But the goals and assists, right? And I tie that in with the type of money that we went out there and spent. We've seen seasons where he's got double figures in goals, double figures in assists. But he hasn't seemed to do that yet in the Premier League. He has got a couple of assists in the Champions League, just nothing as of yet in the Premier League. And obviously from a rival conversation, if you're having that, they'll be like, well, he hasn't done anything. But if you're watching the game, you see that, no, he has contributed to the team. It just, a lot of times the guys are not putting away the chances. And I said, I'll point out a couple of times when he's missed a couple of goals. The West Ham game, when Gakpo gave him a shot, should have finished that. And the Crystal Palace one as well, when he tried to do this, like, I don't know, this saucy little finish instead of just putting his foot through it and finishing it off. Can't remember the guy that reminded me, the Brentford game as well, when he had the left-footed shot inside the box, should have finished that off as well. So he's had moments where he could have got a goal. But if these were like 0, right, the goals for me, I'm kind of calm with. The assists is the ones where I'm like, that's his job though, innit, to create opportunities for his teammates.
Yep.
But he has done that. The numbers say that he has done that. He's creating the most chances at the moment within our team, but the guys are not putting them away. But the outlook, when you look at the numbers, you're like, that looks kind of dead for 115 million, right? So I thought, why not have the conversation, bro, and see where your head's at with it, and then obviously see where the chat's head's at with it as well.
I think the Liverpool fan base has calmed down on Wirtz now with the needing him to get assists and that. I think they've realized, like, because there was reports before where he wasn't performing very good either. Now he's getting the performances out of him, and everyone can realize that he's putting the ball through to people and they're just missing goals. So I've not heard anyone moan about Wirtz's goals and assists for a while now, which is a good thing. This just means that they're just noticing that he's playing good football, and yeah, he should be scoring more goals or whatever and that. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I'm watching the games, innit? So like I can see him. I can see like every time that should be assist. That should be an assist. In that. Like, even if I'm being kind, he should be at least 6 assists this season. At least. That's me being kind. He's probably more than that. But I'm being kind as in terms of like, no, that's a sitter. You got to score. That's a goal, bro. You get me? And I can remember a few of them off the top of my head was like, then come on, man. And then the goals and that, I just thought I don't know. I don't want to go back on what I said. I think when you asked everyone at the beginning of the season, what do you expect from Wirtz? I think I said 10 goals, 10 assists, bro. And I don't think I was in the wrong for asking for that. Because I was trying to pin it up against other players in the league, and the fact that Szoboszlai finished on 10 plus goals last season, and everyone was saying he wasn't creative and he wasn't doing enough in front of goal. So I'm still going to go with that, which means you get catch up, Wirtz, and that made me look a dickhead. You better catch up still. But
Got to catch up, bro. It's got a long way to go, Sam. Because
yeah. But it's what we said, innit? Like, I said that knowing that he was going to be feeding the ball to Ekitike and Isak, innit? But obviously, it's not.
Ekitike, Salah, Isak, Gakpo. You thought, nah, surely these. It's an educated guess, Sam. You got
No, it was because in my head I'm like, well, I saw he was giving the ball to Boniface and that. You get me? So I'm so yeah, man. But honestly, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Like, I'm happy with his performances now. They've got better in it. They're not perfect yet. There's still stuff they can do in games. He's not the finished article yet. He's not world class in that yet, bro. But you can see with him, man, like the way he glides around the pitch and stuff. Yeah. He'll be fine. He's the one out of all of them. He'll be fine, bro. Like 100%.
And then some transfer news, man. You guys' favorite in the chat, news guy, Indy. It said Liverpool has officially opened talks with Bournemouth regarding Antoine Semenyo payment structure. Mo was informed during the peace talks that the club planned to sign a winger who can play on both sides. Big news.
Peace talks is crazy. Bro,
you know when a man added that in for dramatic effect, bro.
Bro, peace talks is crazy, bro. Man treating him like he's Putin, bro. Like, yeah, come speak to the Ukrainian leader and that.
But yeah, I think I do I believe that we've opened talks potentially, because I think he's definitely a part of the list of wingers we want to buy, and it makes sense. So I believe that. But I don't believe that second part. And this is where I'm going to pick and choose what part I want to believe. Because I don't know. I'm sure they would have told him way before when we had a short list of players. Or not even have to tell him, like, no, we're looking to buy these players. What are you thinking, bro?
Run me Semenyo, bro. I'm trying to see the future of this club, innit? So I'm not trying to wait for Salah to leave to go and get another right winger in or someone who can play there. Get him in while Salah's here, bro. That's the kind of shit you need, bro. If you get me, put a rocket in Salah in it, like, yo, okay, you're gonna fight for your spot. You said you didn't have to fight for your spot. Now Semenyo's here, fight for it, bro. Just bring him in, man. Just bring him in. This talk with Semenyo's been there for so long, bro. Just bring him in, man. Whatever, innit? I swear it's illegal to be chatting to him right now, bro. But all right, we know.
Well, yeah, we can't. That's why they're speaking to the club, innit? So the club, it would be more the club and club having a conversation about, because we know, what is it, 55 million, and then 65 now, and then 55 in the summer.
So we're saying that it's just basically Richard Hughes talking to his brethren at Bournemouth, because this is
basically.
That WhatsApp group must be mad, boy. must be mad, bro. It must be mad, bro.
He said, pay the right money and get him in. Look, we need it.
I'm with you, man. And I saw the end of Cod's stream yesterday when you was talking about him and that, bro.
Yeah.
They say you know that, like, no disrespect to anyone in the chat in that stream and that, but man, we're doing the flavor of the month thing, bro. I could prefer Minter. What? Because you just played against him, bro. Like, I never heard that before. And then they're like, yeah, but blah blah. He's more effective. Semenyo got more goals and assists than him. What are you talking about? I didn't even understand the conversation, bro. I was like, I understand they were speaking like Semenyo's the one with less goals and assists, and he's the less effective. It's the other way around, bro. They're both good players in that, and clearly, yeah, we know about Minter, bro. That geezer's 47 years old, bro.
That's what Albert said, bro.
He's 47 years old. That ain't, how old is he supposed to be? 20?
20, I think. Or
That's out here, bro. This geezer's got 9 kids, bro. Yeah, man.
That's what Albert was saying. I said, I know his age. He said, at least I know Semenyo is the right age. That's what
man said, Minter, you know, bro. That is a Ugandan carpenter, bro. You get me? That's not... Nah, bro, that's... This geezer served in non-blood. He's old as shit, man. Anyway, I like both of them, but Minter's not coming to Liverpool. He literally just got from Newcastle to Brighton a season ago, and he didn't even want to leave Newcastle, bruv. He got forced out, bruv.
They dashed him out the back door, innit?
The slave traded his Ross, bro. They said, "Yo, massa, bruv, hold this piece of equipment here."
Imagine getting sold and you didn't want to leave. Like this,
Nah,
and
do
now
you
we
remember
just have
do you remember the game, bro, when he scored against Newcastle and said sorry?
and said sorry. I didn't want to leave. I'm like,
Remember
nah.
his celebration is like, sorry, man, sorry, bro. Yo, stop trying to go back to the plantation, bro. They sold you down the river. It's over with, bro.
Sake. But listen, let's get him through the door, man. He's my guy, man. I want him at this team because, as I said, look, I have nothing to kind of prove to anyone or say to anyone that make you believe that I think he'll be good. I think just let him come and play, bro, and we'll see. Let him come and play, and you'll see.
He's gonna be better than all of our wingers, bro. Let's not make it about. He's gonna be better than all of our wingers, bro. Don't know why we have to pretend in that.
Because he plays off both sides as well, which is interesting. Because people already want Gakpo gone, isn't it? Like he's staying here. He's going to be here for a long time because he only just signed a new deal, innit? Gakpo.
Yeah, man.
He's the future, guys. Once you wrap your head around it, I'm joking. Don't shoot me, blood. I'm just saying. Once you wrap your head around it, though, he is going to be here for a long time.
Yeah, man. Why is everyone acting like Semenyo didn't bully our whole team at the beginning of the season, bro? Didn't he bully us, bro? That shit. I was treating Kirk as like he was a liquor man and that, bro. He just ran for our team and that, bro. Right, nah, man. Get him in, man. Get him in, bro.
Get him in. All right. Sav, do you have any videos you got coming up today, bro?
Probably.
Is that a yes or no? Probably is crazy. Probably is crazy, bro.
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
We'll see then. Well, guys, Savage's channels are linked in the description, man. Gotta show some love. It's there.
Go show some love, man, because you guys know I need the endorphins, bro. I need validation from the humans, blood. You know, like that.
Why are you saying it like you're not human?
I'm not with these lot, bro. You get me?
That's not gonna help you get them to.
No, I'm just saying you got wizards and you got muggles.
No, let me end it before you say some stuff.
No, you got wizards, you got muggles, and you got mudbloods, bro. And I ain't the latter. All right. So I'm just saying.
You need some wizards.
Just know.
If you're a wizard, come and join, man. If you're not, then I'm sorry. All right. I don't think I've got anything else planned for the day in terms of videos, but if anything comes up and I feel like there's a conversation to be had, I will. There's a video I was discussing on Quasi's channel the other day I want to do. And it's a conversation around how does fans watch the game? So how does the normal Liverpool fan watch a football game? Do you watch it on the edge, you see, in terms of you're just panicking over everything? And then that equates to how you then come and communicate that across in the chat. So for an example, if you see Curtis turn in the box and then he gets past the player and then 2 seconds later he misplaces a pass, you start crashing out on him. And is that when you come in the chat and start saying some stuff? Or you're just a fan that watch it and you probably just analyze the game in a different way? Something that I really want to understand. So I think I'm going to bring that chat. I'll see if I can get a good panel together for it and we'll have the conversation. But yeah, it'll be interesting because people crash out too quickly these days, man. Literally, we come in the chat, that guy needs to leave the club. I'm like, raw, after one game, mad.
Cav said, can he get an invite at some point? Just asking for the homie.
But yeah, big up to the chat. Appreciate you guys. And I will see you, if not later, tomorrow, man. God willing, man. Peace out, peeps.
Peace.